Hey, welcome back, guys. I am Scruffy the Gamer, and you're here for another video game haul, monthly haul. Uh, this time we're going to be doing March. We're just a few days away from April. I know that I will not be able to do any more game hunting until it's pretty much next weekend, which will be April. So I figured why not get done with this, show you guys what I got, then I could put it away and focus on a few other things that are on my plate. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about stuff that's not really video games, but video game related. First one is this clock. I don't know if you can tell the time, but this clock is really cool. It is Spyro. It is a apologize, tickle in the throat. It is a Skylanders clock. It does tell time. It just has to be the light. This thing has to be setting on a level field or a surface, and then it will tell the time perfectly. It does. It does have the blue light. It has an alarm clock feature, all that. I got this at Goodwill for about $5. I've been looking for a video game related clock for the game room and finally found one. I'm not the biggest Skylander fan, but I do like Spyro, so I figured why not. Another thing, I actually went to Goodwill and ended up seeing a bag that had something that looked very familiar, bought it, ended up taking out the figure, which is what I'm about to show you, and then donated the back because there was nothing else in there. They got really mad, but I got really excited because it was a NECA Sackboy. These things sell for roughly around $100. I don't know if I'm going to keep them yet or not. I am not the biggest fan of this video game, but I love picking up video game related figures and pretty much everything else. To see a Sackboy figure was really, really cool. If I do end up getting rid of this, I will probably pick up some Battletoad figures, but we'll see how it goes. I might decide to keep it, I may not. So, well, I also picked up 2 strategy guides. To be honest, strategy guides have not been something that I have found a lot of lately, and there was like a couple weeks where I was finding them every other day. It was like hit, and now I haven't seen one in a while. I actually had to buy one, and then I saw another one at a thrift store. So I actually had to go to like a physical video game store and buy one, and then I got to see another one. And that one that I saw at Goodwill was Halo Wars. This is the Prima collection. I am a huge fan of Halo. Halo Wars wasn't the best game in the series, but it was definitely a lot of fun. I still have yet to play Halo 2, but to add this, and I think this was only like $1.90 around $2. It was worth picking it up. So the one I did pick up at the store that started the whole thing was Doom 64. Now, I've never played this particular Doom game, but I do love everything Doom. And the 64 was probably one of my favorite series of all time, or favorite video game systems of all time, I'm sorry. And I just wanted to play it. And I am looking forward to getting this game. But one of the things that was kind of cool is, I don't know if you can read this, there was actually cheat codes written in the back. And then what was with that was cheat codes for Turok and cheat codes for Doom 64. Now this is from like another magazine someone ripped out, put in the thing. They kept them both. And then this one is a PlayStation and Saturn that also has Doom 64 on the back. And then for the Saturn, Mega Man 8 codes and other things that you could do to help the game. I really don't use cheat codes, but I thought that was really cool, and I love seeing them. So, well, that's it for like strategy guides and figures. Let's get started with the games. A few that I bought just because they were like super cheap. If I find cheap games that I've never played that aren't sports, usually I'll give them a chance. This one being Hotel Transylvania, number 3. Monsters Overboard. I love the movies. I love the idea of Dracula and Frankenstein and the Mummy, all being kind of a family and whatnot. So I had to pick this up to try it. I also picked up Mad Max. Again, another one of those series that I actually really did like, and I enjoy it. I've never played that game, but we'll see. This one, my cat's nudging me because he wants attention. The other one is Sims 4 Star Wars Bundle. Now, I am not a Sims fan, but pretty much anything with Star Wars in it makes it better. And I think this was like, if I remember it, this was like $1.50 or something. So couldn't help but pass that up, or grab that. Speaking of Sackboy, I also got Big Little Planet for the PlayStation 3. Now, I can't remember if I showed this last video or not. I may have, I may not. But either way, I'll show it again. I did pick this up for, I think this was only like $3. It is complete. It is in really good shape, and it was definitely at a store that I really love shopping at, and it was good to see that they had gotten new games. So I also picked up quite a bit of PlayStation games, and I am doing something just a little bit different this time around. I am not going, PlayStation, Xbox, PSP. I'm switching up because there's a lot of games that I want to talk about at the end that are really games that I want to play, I'm looking forward to. And then I got some titles that were just so, and I wanted to get the titles that were just so out of the way. So I am lumping them all together, and then at the end we'll have a few that we're going to talk a little more about. So, but I got Super Cross Circuit for the PlayStation. I believe this was only $2.50. The next day, I went back to the same store and picked up Spec Ops Stealth Patrol for the PlayStation. Both of them complete, both of them in good condition, and just two games that I probably will play quite a bit. I think they were like $2 a piece. So I will try them out and, give them a chance. So next one is PSP God Eater. Now this is, I believe, the original God Eater. This is also a Japan copy. I did order this, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks ago on eBay. It finally came in this month, and I think it goes with my other God Eater series, so or video game. So I wanted to grab that. And then I also picked up for the computer Halo Combat Evolved. This is just like the little sleeve. The game itself is in really good condition. I'm assuming this is something that was in a big box, which I really wish I would have gotten, but just to grab another copy of Halo Evolved, probably one of my very favorite games on the original Xbox. And then when they re-released it on the Xbox One, I really wanted to grab that. I did, and now I've got it on the computer. So I don't know if I'll go for like every version of Combat Evolved. We'll see. This one I just had to grab for, I think it was only like 25 cents to $1. Now this one I had never seen before. It is Damage Inc. Pacific Squadron World War II. I had never seen this game before, and anytime you can find a World War II game that I have never seen, I'm definitely going to grab it. It is missing its manual, and it did need buffed out. So there was a few scratches. Luckily, most of those came out. I think there was only like 2 left. So hopefully this one will work, and I'll actually get to play it. Maybe I'll give you guys a little bit of a review afterwards. Because, yeah, again, it's not one you see every day, and it's definitely looks really, really cool. So this one I ended up picking up for like 50 cents today, actually, and that was Splinter Cell Conviction for the Xbox 360. Man, well, that's not good, but it is complete, and the disc seems no worse for dropping it, so my bad. But I thought I had bought in this one. I could have sworn I had. And I looked in my list. I guess I don't. So hopefully this is not one that I bought and forgot to log in. If it is, I'll probably harvest the case I need. The case, I'm getting quite a few that are broken of late. So the next one is Far Cry 3. Another one that I just bought today. It is missing the manual, and I had to harvest a case from another video game. Luckily, they gave me that one on a discount because it was missing the game. But yeah, it's a series that I've honestly been kind of wanting to play. I don't know too much about it, but I do remember the movie. And while the movie wasn't all that great, I have heard good things about the series. So, actually, speaking of that one, let me see if I can find. Yeah, I did also pick up Far Cry 4. Same store, different week. And yeah, looking forward to, again, playing this one. So, picked this one up today. Monster Hunter Portable G on the PSP. This is also a Japanese game. Hopefully I'm right. I did look up the Japanese, if the PSP was, you could play the Japanese game on it. I thought I remembered reading that you could, so hopefully these games will work. I've been wanting to play the Monster Hunter games. I don't think I have one at current, so this is my first Monster Hunter game. I still need to get a PSP. I'm getting a bunch of these games, and I haven't got them. Then I have Mass Effect 2. I think I ended up paying $4 for this. It is complete. It does have both discs and the manual. Now, why did I pick this up? Because, well, funny enough, there's quite a few, like Call of Duty Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I think it's like 1 I'm missing. I'm missing the first BioShock. I'm missing the Mass Effect games. I'm missing just a bunch of these games that normal, people take for granted that are in their collection. And I was like, I don't have this one. I like the series. I want to grab it. So I'll grab number 2 and try to get them from there. So we'll see how it goes. I almost bought the first one today, but it was unfortunately damaged, and it was just one I couldn't justify buying. So I also just picked up the first one of these, but this is Lost Planet number 2. I ended up picking this up for like $5, and it was one of those ones where I've been wanting to play this series. I love Capcom, obviously, and this was considered to be one of their better games. It's considered a good game. Probably not one of their better games, but definitely a good game. So, wanted to grab this and give it a chance. I haven't played 1 or 2, but I do need to. So, this one, I got the case for, I think, like 10 cents, 25 cents, or whatnot. I ended up buying the game online, and that is Red Steel for the Wii. I ended up getting the case and the manual for, like I said, $0.25. I think the game cost me like $2 or $3. So now I have the complete game in really good condition. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. I don't know how well it plays. Maybe you guys can shoot me a comment saying it's either really good, really horrible, I wasted my money, or I found a gem in the rough. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. All right. Well, a few more. These are kind of the mid-range. I am looking forward to playing these games, but I don't know how good they're going to be. This one is Star Ocean: The Divine Force. Again, I don't know too much about it. It is a RPG, if I'm right. It's made by Square Enix, which is usually a good thing, and it's for the Xbox One, which makes it even better. I'm looking forward to playing this, to diving into it, and to checking it out, see if it's worth it. So the next one is one that I have been looking for. It's been on my list for a while, and that is Gears Tactics. This is one of the Gears of War games I do not have. I think this was one I didn't even know that actually came out. So when I saw it, I had to grab it. It reminds me of, obviously, Halo Wars, tactical game. And hopefully it'll be a lot of fun, very enjoyable. I always love to see stories told a different way, even if they're not as good as the originals. They're still part of the story. And me being a fan of the Gears, I had to grab it. So, all right, let's get over here. All right, so now we're going to get into the good ones. And I'll start with this one. I don't know if anyone would consider this a good one, but it's something I've never had. It's a game I absolutely loved. I played a lot of it. I have the other one. I have the sequel in the same kind of case, so I had to grab it, and that is Destiny, the Steelbook. Again, just a really nice case. One of the things I did not know about this is that when this set came out, it came in a double disc set. Well, it never came out with a second disc, so they just had an open slot. So what they did is they took the Harvester, little cardboard cutout ring of the Harvester, or the Traveler, not the Harvester, the Traveler, and they put it up here so you could cover up that empty slot. And I'd never seen that one. I've seen this particular Steelbook before, but I've never seen that little piece of cardboard. I had to grab it. I think I only paid like $2 for it. Yeah, I ended up selling my other copy of Destiny 1. I think I ended up selling it for $2 to $3, so I made my money back, and maybe a little, and got to keep this very nice Steelbook. The only thing is, if you look at the second one, they're not the same height, and I really wish they were. I don't even know if this is an official Steelbook for Halo or for Destiny 2, but it was one that I grabbed when the system, or when that game came out, and now I got the first one. So. Sorry. This one was a game that I am glad I bought, but I wasn't planning on buying it. And there's a little bit of a story behind this. The game itself is Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare for the PlayStation 1. Now, as you seen earlier, I'm a little bit clumsy, especially when my fingers don't work. I'm old, I have arthritis, all that stuff. And when I was looking at this, I had two other games in my left hand. It fell out of my hand, and the back of the case ended up like breaking some parts. The plastic fell off. It spiderwebbed all over. The guy was understanding, but you could tell he was a bit perturbed that the case broke. So I did the right thing. I bought the game from him. I ended up buying a new case, or I had some cases here, and I put a new thing on it. It looks good as new, but if you damage it at a store, the right thing to do is to buy it. This was a $45 game, so not the cheapest decision, but I am still glad to get it. I looked at the details of this game. How one side you could play as a male character, and he is pretty much a combat shooting character, so you can take that route, or you could play as the female character, and there's a little less combat, but there are more puzzles and all that. I like that aspect of it, and that just made this game appeal more. I am essentially kind of glad I broke it and decided to do the honorable thing and buy it, because this game does look like a lot of fun and very enjoyable. So the next one I got was a PlayStation 1 called Primal. I've never heard of this one. It just looked really good. It is complete. The game itself looks really good. I think this was like 12 to 13 bucks when I bought it. So it's one that looks interesting, and the story sounds pretty good. So I'll give it a chance, and glad to add this to my collection. The next one I bought I got this one at a Half Price Bookstore, and this is DOA 2 Hardcore Edition. So Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore Edition. This is probably one of my favorite fighting games. Out of all the fighting games, I absolutely love Dead or Alive. I played a lot of it when I was younger. I'm pretty sure I never liked Mortal Kombat. And while I did enjoy Street Fighter, I just couldn't get into it too much. Virtual Fighter was kind of like the same way. I couldn't find my groove, but the DOA series was where I really took to and played a lot of it. Found a character that I really enjoyed playing and got it. I think I've only have one other DOA game for the 360. So to grab another one from my collection is worth it. I wish the cover wasn't as bland. I don't think this isn't a reversible cover. I wish it was a little more than just, the black cover with the white letters. But still, not a bad game to pick up. Again, I think that was like 12 bucks. So this one was on my list of games that I actually wanted, and I picked up on the same day as another one that I have been wanting for a very long time. This one is, and I'm probably going to butcher this, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Chorgon Breath Burst Forth. It is a shmup for the Switch, and it looks like a lot of fun. There are different characters, and each character has its own health bar. As you switch back and forth to the characters, those characters who are in the wing, their health bars go up, and then you can switch back and forth. Once a character dies, then you do it to the second one, and then the third one, and then the game ends once that third one dies. So it is a rather interesting concept. I've never actually had that idea before for the shmup series, so I had to grab that one. And the anime, as chibi and all that as it looks, and anime-ish, it was right up my alley. So been looking for that one for a little bit. But the last one, I am the last one, and I have talked to a lot of YouTubers about this just because I wanted to see if this was a game worth looking for. What I got was a resounding yes, and then I actually saw that the JRPG for Life, those guys had it in the special edition. I really wanted it in the special edition, the special collector's case. Unfortunately, I did not find that, but I finally did find Death Smile. And this is another shmup for the 360 that, again, I have been looking for a very long time. It is complete. It does come with a soundtrack and the game. I do not know what's in the special collector's edition. I really should look that up because I'm surprised that they didn't say the soundtrack for that. But this is just another one. And like I said, it has the same anime looking characters. And just from what I understand, this is a very good game. And I can't wait to play this. I've been looking for this for almost a year now. And I finally found it. So paid, I think this is only like $24 too. It's not really an expensive game. It's just, you don't see it a lot. So, well, guys, that is it. That is the collection for this month. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. If you want to hit that follow button, I try to do videos every now and then. I'll do reviews and video game hauls. I'm actually holding off on the room tour until I can get some stuff finally like settled, and I need to dust the entire game room, which is going to take a while just to take like everything off the shelf, dust it, get rid of the bugs, the cobwebs, and all that. I do, my room's in an unfinished basement, and unfortunately, that invites a lot of wildlife and dust and quite a bit of other stuff that unfortunately just makes this place kind of hard to keep very clean. So we'll see when I do that next room tour video. I am looking forward to doing it. As you can see right up here, and then this one right here. These are anime shelves. They are brand new to the collection. I believe this one was here, but it was not as, there was not as much stuff. There's a lot of figures and plushies and just little mystery minis and all that stuff that I have gotten, statues, figures, books, DVDs, that I have gotten, and I am looking forward to do that. I have actually kind of toyed with the idea of doing a monthly anime haul video to show off those. I don't know if anybody would be interested in those. Let me know in the comments below if you would love to see me kind of get into the anime, my other part of it, or my other love, which is anime, besides video games. And if you guys want to see that, I'll try to, pop off one or two, see how it goes. So, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully you have a good day, and thank you for watching. Night.